Hi, I'm Michael Smith with Peavey Electronics here in the Peavey studios with the Sanpera Pro foot controller. And the Sanpera Pro goes with the VYPYR Pro amplifier, can control most of the functionality of the amp directly from the floor. And previously with the Sanpera 2, you had preset mode and you had stompbox mode. And you had to toggle between them to access the models directly or the presets directly. Now with the Sanpera Pro, I don't have to do that anymore. I actually have a dedicated set of buttons for my presets and my banks, and a set of dedicated switches for my models, my 4 model banks on and off, as well as my delay and reverb on and off. And you'll notice the names of the models are shown on the screen, and as I turn on the models, you'll notice that the letters go from upper to lower case. So when they're bypassed, they're lowercase, and when they are engaged, they are actually uppercase. And I've got my delay and my reverb on and off too. When I have delay or reverb trails enabled on the VYPYR Pro, when I hit the switch, the trails will continue. As opposed to if I have trails disabled, when I turn the delay and the reverb off, the delay and the reverb trails will actually cut off. And depending on the song you're playing, you'll have to choose which one of those is appropriate. I also have a dedicated boost button, and my definable boost on each preset is controlled via that switch there. I have a tap tempo button for my delay times, which also, if I hold down, will access my tuner. Now the tuner is displayed on the Sanpera Pro screen as well as on the VYPYR Pro control surface. And I also have my looper controls here. And there's a separate video for the looper, but how it works here is I've got the looper set up to where it starts to record when you release. That's a lot more precise than trying to engage and disengage when you push down. And for example, when I push down, you see nothing lights up. As soon as I let up, now I'm recording. And as soon as I lift up again, then I'm actually playing back. And you notice this means I have a loop in the system. And I can add to it. Now I'm actually recording an overdub of audio nothingness at the time. And as soon as I release it again, now I'm going to have 2 loops playing. I can keep adding overdubs as long as I want. There's no limit to how many overdubs. Now if I play an overdub and I make a mistake and I want to erase it, then what I would do is I would actually, with my foot, I would hit both buttons, and I have until the loop plays through one whole time to erase that loop. It takes a little getting used to, but it's a great feature to be able to erase that last loop if you make a mistake. Now, Sanpera Pro also has 2 dedicated expression pedals, and those expression pedals can each be assigned to up to 3 parameters each, and range definable, meaning I can tell the preset where I want the parameter to be when the toe is up and when it's down. And these expression pedals also double as a volume pedal and also a wah pedal. The volume and wah can be swapped. So regardless of what you have in the expression pedal settings, you can then swap the wah and the volume depending on what it is you like to do. Now you notice on the back panel here, I've got 2 little trap doors that are held together with a screw, and I've taken them off to show you how to adjust the switch. You know, if you're playing on carpet versus a hardwood floor, is going to determine how hard or easy the switch is on the foot pedals to engage on the expression pedals. And if you look inside here, you see how the system works. I've got this flap. It's an optical flap that has a screw in it that hits the switch. And so when you take the trapdoor off, you would just tighten or loosen that screw right there. And it just takes a little bit. So if you're having to stand on the expression pedal to turn it on and off, you might just try a quarter turn at a time to determine how tight you need that to be.